We are well into 2016, and so are our resolutions. For some, they are going full force, and for others, well, not so much. Here to talk about keeping on track is clinical psychologist Dr. Lauren Mason. Good morning.
Good
Welcome
morning.
back.
Thank you.
This is so true. I think in the beginning of the year, we're all refreshed, we're motivated, ready to go with those resolutions. And then I don't know what happens, but something, are we setting the
People
wrong
hit a
resolution?
slump.
They
Yeah.
do. And it happens to the best of us. So
Yeah.
what happens? What's the missing link?
Basically, it's behavior change. And any sort of behavior change is difficult, and I think people underestimate how difficult it's going to be to try something new.
Are we setting too big of goals then? I mean...
Sometimes they're a little unrealistic, or
Okay.
they're not well defined.
Okay,
So,
yeah, and we're going to break this down. So it's not too late. Let's say you set a goal, you know, at the beginning of the year to lose weight or to do whatever. It's not too late to kind of
Not at all.
get back on track.
It's part of the process. Like,
Okay.
whenever you start something new, you're going to have a few setbacks.
Okay.
And that's completely natural. So the important thing is not to give up. So I've got a few suggestions.
Okay, good, good. And not to feel guilty,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
So don't beat yourself up, and then, I mean, keep going. So here are your few suggestions. You say when you're making these goals, number one, make sure it's well defined. What do you mean by that?
Absolutely. You've got, make sure it's not too general. A lot of times people just say, well, I just want to get healthy. Well, what does that mean? You know,
Mentally, physically?
Yeah. So, you know, be very specific. If you want to lose weight, decide, okay, I want to lose weight, and give yourself kind of a bench for how many pounds do you want to lose.
Okay.
But
Or
make
even
sure-
a dress size
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something. Okay.
Or if you want to start an exercise routine, you know, you want to say, I want to go to the gym this many days a week. You know, be specific. And that way you can break it down into steps.
Okay. This one, make it realistic.
Yes. It's probably not a good idea to say that you're going to walk 100,000 steps a day if you're only walking 10. You know, So.
But that's what we want. We want that end goal.
Yeah. But start in bite-sized pieces. So if you're walking 500 steps a day, maybe your goal should be 700. And if you make 700, great. Then you can raise it a little bit. But then you're not so disappointed that you can't start the next day.
Well, and that leads us into your next point, which I love. It's okay to reward yourself. So make them a little bit smaller so then you can reward yourself a little bit more.
Yes. Yeah, because that's the incentive. Chances are, if you know that after you've worked out all day, you can come back and watch 2 hours worth of Netflix. Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the last little point you have for people, have an open mind, have patience. Why is that important, do you think?
Because it's easy to be hard on yourself if you're expecting change right away. So you've got to be patient with yourself. Understand that change is a process, and it's behavior. You've been doing whatever you've been doing for years, for some people decades. So take your time.
Which is interesting in this day and age where I think we all want this immediate satisfaction, and I think that's where we let ourselves get, you know, guilty and frustrated when we don't get the results right away. But have patience.
And there's even research to prove that people are more successful when they have open mindsets.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Well, Dr. Lauren Mason, thank you so much again for being here this morning. And again, the take home this morning: if you wavered from your goal, it's not too late to get back on.
Not at all.
All right.
Try and try again.
Try and try again. Thank you so much. We look forward to having you back.
Thank you.
And of course, for more info, you can head to our website as well, fox4morningblend.com.
Up next, we help keep your summer days from drifting away with a look at one of our favorite iconic films, where you can watch the slicked back hair and leather jackets of Grease when they return to TV this weekend.